All right, so welcome to the deep dive. Today, we are going on a journey through time.
Ooh, a journey through time.
Yeah, and we're going to be exploring the Bangladeshi city of Khulna.
Okay.
And we're going to be using some pretty unconventional methods to learn about the city.
Unconventional, you say?
That's right, we're going to be using grammatical tenses.
All right. Well, I am intrigued.
Yeah, so our source material this time is a script that was meant for teaching English.
Okay.
And they used Khulna as like the example city.
Interesting.
Yeah, so we were going to be going through the past, present, and future of Khulna.
Okay.
And learning a bunch of interesting facts along the way.
Well, I am all for that. I love a good fact.
Me too. So why don't we just dive right in?
Let's dive.
So Khulna, it's a city in Bangladesh,
Okay.
and it's known for its rich cultural history.
Yep.
And also, it's home to the Sundarbans.
The Sundarbans.
Yeah, the Sundarbans, which is,
Tell me about the Sundarbans.
it's the largest mangrove forest in the world.
Wow, the largest mangrove forest in the world. That's pretty impressive. That's a big deal.
Yeah, I mean, that's a big deal.
And it's right there in Khulna.
It's right there, pretty much right on the city's doorstep.
I would imagine that has to have some sort of impact on the city then.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, even as we speak, there are probably tourists
Right.
exploring the Sundarbans,
Oh, I bet.
seeing all the wildlife and everything.
Yeah, I mean, I can just imagine, like,
The market's probably bustling.
oh, yeah, I bet the markets are just packed with people right now.
Packed. The whole city is probably just buzzing.
Yeah. And so Khulna, it wasn't always a tourism hotspot, though.
Right.
If we go back in time a little bit
Okay.
to, like, the British colonial era,
Oh, wow. Okay.
Khulna was actually a really important trading hub.
Really?
Yeah, and there's actually still some really beautiful buildings from that time.
Oh, wow. So you can see like the history and the architecture.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of cool how it's all woven together.
Yeah, I like that. That's really neat. Um, I do wonder though, like, while all the trading was going on,
Yeah,
what was happening like with the locals?
like with the local community.
Yeah, like were they just focusing on the trading or were they
Like-
doing other things too?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah.
Well, actually, it turns out that while all that was going on,
Yeah.
the people of Khulna were really actively preserving their cultural heritage.
Okay.
Yeah, so all the festivals and traditions and art forms,
Oh, wow.
they were passing all that down through the generations.
That's really cool.
Yeah, and that's why today you still have that really vibrant cultural identity.
Okay, so you have like the bustling port on one hand and
Yeah.
then this really strong cultural identity on the other.
Exactly. It's really a fascinating mix.
Yeah. So where do you think this city is headed in the future?
I mean, if I had to guess, I would say that it's going to become an even bigger tourist destination.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, I mean, it just has so much to offer,
Right.
between the culture and the nature and everything.
And the history.
Yeah, and the history. And it sounds like the government is also investing in, like, infrastructure and tourism.
Okay, so they are trying to help it grow even more.
Yeah, it seems like they have some big plans for Khulna's future.
Yeah, that's really exciting. So in the future, we might be seeing even more tourists exploring the city and the Sundarbans.
Yeah, and maybe checking out the old colonial buildings and
Right.
immersing themselves in the culture.
Yeah, it really is amazing how we just like traveled through time
I know.
using these grammatical tenses.
Yeah, it's like they unlocked these secret passages through time.
Yeah. Who knew verbs could be so powerful?
It really makes you think, though,
About
how understanding a place through time can help us really appreciate it for what it is today.
yeah, and what it could be in the future.
Exactly. It's like a whole new way of looking at things.
Yeah. So for our listeners out there,
Yes.
I challenge you, think about a place that you would like to explore through time.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah.
Yeah, because it really opens up a whole world of discovery.
It does. It makes you appreciate everything so much more.
Yeah. All right, well, that's it for today's deep dive.
That was a good one.
See you next time.
Bye.